49ers visiting the Rams. Rams are underdogs at home. It's a battle for two teams that are going to finish second to Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I mean, what was your first thought when you saw this game? Just blindly take the Rams?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do too. We know the history of these two teams. Like again, I always go back to it. I'll probably put the trend out on Thursday, but I don't know the exact numbers, but it feels like every time in this position, Shanahan covers or he wins. Like it's just every single time. I know they got their number last year in the playoffs, the Rams. They won by 3, but it's just always these two teams play. The 49ers just have always historically played them well. So again, I'm looking at a Los Angeles team that had a big win against Carolina, right? Their get right game, had a bye week, and now they're playing against a 49ers team that just got embarrassed and blown out by the Chiefs. It's gonna be the big public side, but I'll do it. I'll drink the Kool-Aid. I'll ride with the public. Again, we joke all the time. 40% of the time, they're right. The public. This is one of them to me. I'll take the 49ers here as a short road favorite. Feels gross. Feels absolutely gross in a divisional game, but just playing against the trends and what I've seen, the 49ers are really good. Again, they moved the ball at will against that Chiefs team. They were just settling for field goals while Mahomes was putting up 7. And again, that's the Jimmy Garoppolo effect. The guy's just, we know he's capped. His ceiling is capped. But Debo, McCaffrey, Kittle, Ayuk, I can't get over how much talent is on that 49ers offense. So I got to do it against a Rams team that, yeah, that's all fun and good. You can beat up on Carolina. We've seen you play other good teams, and you just don't not look good this year.
When Christian McCaffrey gets comfortable and can do the majority of snaps on offense, that team is going to be a problem.
What'd you think of that trade, though?
Probably not worth it because
right.
when do running backs sort of continue to climb as Christian McCaffrey does or has at his age, especially coming off of 2 years of injuries. And every single time he carries the ball, it looks like he could have his head separated from his body or suffer an irreparable hamstring injury or some kind of deep, thigh contusion.
And we had like a couple people ask about it. I feel like me and Chad are in the same boat. It's like we would never give up draft capital like that for an aging running back who's been hurt the last 2 years. But I love it from the football standpoint of like, this is the dream. Like the Shanahan run scheme with Christian McCaffrey, who's just incredible. Again, running, catching, passing. He landed on Friday and learned enough plays to play a bunch of snaps in that game. It was amazing. So as a fan of the 49ers, I would hate it because it's like you're literally are mortgaged. It kind of feels like you've mortgaged really your future on this season and next season. But I love the move from the standpoint of McCaffrey is incredible. And you have him in a Shanahan offense.
They've 100% taken the Rams approach and gone all in on this year, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe they feel like their defense is so good. They've seen how talented their defense is. They have Ayuk, like you said. They have Kittle. They have Sweeney. Jimmy G is serviceable enough if you put him in the right position. If you give him that one running back in a weakened NFC, like this is their shot. So I can totally understand why they did it.
One more note: the starting left tackle Noteboom out for the season for this Rams team. So,
oh Jesus, you know what?
Major issues on the offensive line.
I'm skipping this game.